Hello and welcome to the video. We have a ton of cards to go over today, so I'm not going to talk much here. I'm just going to say thank you for the support. If you guys are not already followed, consider subscribing and let's get into this new set because there are a ton of cards to go over and I'm super excited for this expansion to happen. Here we are, we're at the new vocab. We have curse, and curses are debuffs in the form of cards placed in the opponent's hand. Players can spend mana to lift curses. So you play a curse and you put a spell in their hand, of which the spells are a 2-mana Demacian Focus Speed Suppression, which has Silas art on it. While I'm in hand, you can't play spells other than Suppression. You can't play anything else. You can't play any other spells while you have this spell in hand. You have a 3-mana Noxian Focus Ichor, which is, while I'm in hand, round start, deal 1 to your Nexus. Second aspect of the art was too long, so I broke it into 2. This is Ichor, though, deal 1 to your Nexus. We also have a Shadow Isles 2-mana Focus Speed. So they're all Focus Speed. Focus Speed, Terror. While I'm in hand, the cursed unit has -3. -0 health, but it has -3 attack. Spicy. Spice. So you have to play 2 mana to get your attack back. This is gross. This is gross. Debuffs are... I already don't like them. I don't want Morgana debuffing my hand. Stop it. Targon, we have 2 mana Focus Speed. Shackles is... while I'm in hand, the cursed unit is immobile. It's immobile, so it can't attack and it cannot block. Suppression also stops you from reacting to spells completely. I mean, with a spell, yeah, because you can't play spells. And it's Focus Speed, so you can't play it on stack. So your opponent puts Suppression in your deck and then they play Deny. You can't write their Deny because you can't play Suppression and you can't play spells. Bro, these debuffs, I have to wrap my brain around. That's insane. Play curse an enemy with shackles twice. Sorry, you just curse with this twice. So it's 2 different rounds. You have them immobilized for Morgana. And then level up is you've targeted units 8+ times, which we have been discussing for the last 2 days. And I think this is really easy because Ezreal is target 8 enemies and Ezreal still levels up. We have Pantheon, that's 8, not 8, that's 5 targets per, sorry, once per round, 5 targets, so it's 5 rounds. We have other aspects that I think Morgana levels up really easily. But Morgana is any side, so just you playing the game, Morgana enjoys. Like... Morgana, I feel as though it's a really, really, really easy level up. Maybe I'm underestimating it, but I think it's a really easy level up. And that's just level 1. We go on to level 2. I'm sorry, I didn't even go into her stats. She is Targon Demacian 5-mana 3/4, which levels up into same region, same mana, 4/5. But level 2 gets lifesteal. Still is the same play effect, but if she attacks while level 2, you curse the strongest enemy that isn't cursed with shackles. So the strongest one that doesn't already have a curse will get curse for the can't attack or block. And it deals 3 to the cursed enemy and deals 2 to the enemy nexus. Why does Demacia have burn? I don't have an answer. I have no good answer. I'm excited for Morgana, but I have no good answer. Moving on, we have her spell that is only Targon. If you want to main deck it, it is a Targon spell. If you are playing Morgana, this is her spell. It is 3 mana fast speed. It's dark binding. It is stun an enemy and curse it with shackles. So Morgana just revolves around shackles. And then this was the part that I had real confusion with because I was like, where is Soul Shackles? It doesn't say it anywhere. This is not a main deckable card. This is a Targonian skill, which is apparently Morgana's deal 3 to cursed. It's called Soul Shackles, and you deal 3 to the cursed enemies and 2 to the enemy nexus. This is just a skill, but like, look at the artwork. It's nice and pretty, but it was its own card and I was really confused and I had a hard time making this slideshow. Moving forward with Targon though, we have an 8 mana Targonian unit, which comes in a different Mahira. I think this is expected for certain lore followers, but I wasn't under the impression of like different forms of aspects, and I was just like, Morgana and Kale's mom is a waffle. Like that's just what she is. But here we have a different form of Mahira being Targon, 8 mana, 6/8, Overwhelm. She's the aspect of Ascendant. This is after she's given birth. She has Overwhelm and she has play, curse 2 enemies with shackles twice. So she's in the same realm of Morgana where they give shackles, so the immobilize. I will just say, like, she's beautiful. She's absolutely gorgeous. From the behind the scenes, I had no idea this art was gonna be this good, but she's beautiful. Moving forward, we have a 6 mana Targon spell. Main deckable, Sinner's Vice, slow spell, curse an enemy with shackles, increase the cost of enemy curses everywhere. So if we go back to the beginning, if it was 2 mana, it now costs 3 mana. Every curse is +1. Ew. Ew. I'm not realistic on how many curses you can implant into your opponent's hand, but this +1, I don't want it played against me, but I would like to do this against my opponent. Another Targon unit. It's 2 mana, 2/2. This is like the one girl. You play it and you either grant Spell Shield or Overwhelm to another ally, but it's in hand, it's not in play. Interesting. Moving forward, we have another Targon card, 3 mana. This is Lisa, chat. We have Lisa. She is a 2 attack, 3 health unit, and they curse an enemy with shackles. We have a Targon dragon, 6 mana, 6 attack, 6 health, has fury, is called Gentle Gem Dragon. When you play a fast spell, slow spell, or skill, grant other dragon allies +1/+1. It's the age of the dragons, chat. +1/+1. You know how fast you can add on to with skills? And then fast speed, it doesn't have burst, sure. Slow is kind of, you know, slow, but you can stack multiple fast spells. You can stack a skill and fast spells. Like, yes, Gem Dragon, sure, absolutely, absolutely. We have the follower that we heard from the trailer, Targon, 4 mana, 3/3. I'm not gonna pretend that I know how to say their name. Adarani, dragon worshipper. I've probably butchered that, but that's okay. You know, we are here, and maybe one day we'll hear somebody else actually say their name. When I'm summoned, heal your Nexus 2 and gain an extra mana gem the next round. Wow. I'm surprised it doesn't say anything dragon. I'm surprised it doesn't say anything dragon, but 4 mana, heal your Nexus 2 and get an extra mana gem the next round. I think this is better than the 2/2 Overwhelm unit. The mana gem is temporary. It says gain an extra mana gem next round. So you can expect +1 for the round following. So if you play it on turn 4, going into turn 5, you'll have 6 mana. So you have 6 mana, but that next round after that, you'll have 6 mana. We're still in Targon. We have a 2 mana burst spell. This is Black Shield. Give an ally spell shield. This round, give an ally spell shield this round and curse it with shackles. So if your opponent is playing Vengeance on you, you can save it with a 2 mana burst spell shield, but it cannot block or attack. That's kind of crazy because it's for the round. So you have 2 mana, let me save you a spell shield, but also you can't do anything. So hopefully it wasn't your game winning, overwhelm, whatever. I have mixed feelings about this. It's 4 mana spell shield. You can split it into 2 costs. You would have to spend the cost for shackles though. Wait, immobile doesn't remove from combat, but immobilize can't attack or block. It doesn't remove it from combat? Everything I know is a lie. Okay, so you don't care. You have a 2 mana spell shield. Whatever. You're already on the attack. Well, I'm already on the attack. I don't know how you play. I'm already on the attack. Wait, that's crazy. It's good. There you go. Boom. Moving forward, we're into Demacia, 2 mana slow spell, magical fettering. Grant an ally +2. Curse your opponent with suppression. Which one was suppression again? Grant an ally +2. Curse your opponent with I can't play spells. Moving forward, we have a Demacian 4 mana 3/2. It has Challenger and Tough. When I'm summoned, curse your opponent with this. So you give your opponent suppression. They can't play any other spells with this. Good thing I don't like to play spells. That's all I'm seeing. Good thing I don't like to play spells. I'm just gonna play more units. So we're out of Targon. We're moving into Demacia. We have the Demacian Dragon. Cloud Drake, 6 mana, 6/6. It actually has Fury. It actually has Fury. When I'm summoned, reduce the cost of an allied unit in hand by 1. Can you pick it? Oh, sorry. Reduce the cost of all allied units in hand by 1. Wow. Okay. Thank you, Cloud Drake. Chat, you guys were saying I was reading too much into the text. It didn't matter. I was wrong. It's not a dragon. What is this? This poor griffin has been dragonized. We've got Demacian, 7 mana, 7/6. It has Fury. It is dragon. Atlas the Gallant. Your dragon boons target all dragon allies. What's a boon? We haven't got there. I know that the boon is the benefits, but... See, this is why I've messed up. We'll get back to boons in a second. Continuing forward with Demacia, we have Demacian 2 mana, 2/3. When I'm summoned, draw a dragon if you behold a dragon. So it's a conditional draw. Nice. I like it. W. Ionia Dragon, 6 mana, 3/3. When you play a fast spell, slow spell, or skill, heal your Nexus 1? It's elusive? This is my favorite dragon! But when you play the spells and skills, you heal yourself. Love it. Absolutely adore it. I'm pushing forward. We're in Ionia, 9 mana, spell shield, 9/9. Each round, the first card you... Ionia, 9 mana. It has spell shield, so you need at least 2 spells to get rid of it. It is 9/9. Each round, the first card you play costs 9 less. It doesn't mana. It does not matter. Spell, unit, whatever. First card, 9 less. Before even getting into getting it out early on the stack, this is disgusting. This is crazy! Why is it in Ionia? I want to play it, but I don't want it. You don't remove it, you just kill them before they play it. Okay, but with ramp, it's not coming down on turn 9. I don't know, chat. I'm just gonna move forward, you know? Moving forward, we have an Ionia. This is the Empyrean. It's 2 of them circling each other. How pretty. It's Ionia, 9 mana, Empyrean Dance. It's a fast spell speed. Stop an enemy, fast spell, slow spell, or skill. Recall an enemy and summon the Empyrean. It's 7 cost as it is. That's a troll spell? It's a 7 mana unit. It's a troll spell? For 9 mana, you deny, you recall, and get a 7. That's 4 mana, 7 mana. The only troll is you play this 9 mana and it gets denied. But like your opponent plays something and you're like, stop that spell, recall this unit, and give me an elusive. You gonna hold up 9 mana the entire game to cast it? There have been times, bro. What do you mean? 9 mana? Your opponent plays Buried in Ice. You played deny the Buried in Ice, recall one of your units, and give me an elusive unit. That's true. You play this card into your opponent plays War Mothers, and this card is free. You have free deny, free recall, and free summon. I think it's kind of crazy, but what do I know? I don't know what I know. We're moving forward into Bandle City Slow Spell 2 mana Early Bird. Your opponent discards their highest cost card. This is just mean. This is just, I don't like my cards being discarded. Fine. I don't particularly like, what's her name? It's the 2 Yordles for the 4 costs that you draw one and you discard. You draw one, your opponent draws one, and the opponent discards one. Aloof! That, it got rotated. I'm happy about that. That just like kind of hurts, you know? But like this one is just purely like, no. My opponent, you discard. Discard your highest card. I don't even draw, you don't draw, just discard your card. Ew. I will say this art looks fantastic. I want this cake. It's a Bandle 8 cost slow spell? Huh? Sugary Snare. Place an ally at the bottom of your deck to summon the top ally of your deck. The only instance in when I like this is if I have a full board and I have that discount 9 unit, because I don't want to spend 8 mana for slow speed to put a certain unit at the bottom, but if it dies, I've just spent all my mana for nothing. I think this is just a waste of mana. If you play it, this is a waste of mana. You can spend 8 mana and then your opponent just vengeances the unit that you want to put at the bottom and you don't do anything. That's so sad to me. We have a dual region champion, Mordekaiser. He is Noxus SI. He is 7 mana. I didn't expect him to be 7 mana. I don't know why. I thought he was going to be 8. He's 7 mana. He has Challenger. He is a 5/8. You play him, or to play him, kill up to 2 allies. So you can skip, because it says up to. When you slay another ally, revive it. I already don't like him. When you slay another ally, revive it. Level up. 15 plus allies have died. Allies with 5 plus power count twice. He is reputation synergy. I don't like him, but he's reputation synergy. I already don't like playing against like SI and slay. But then like if you slay your ally and he just revives it, stop it. Mordekaiser 2, still Noxus SI, 7 mana, 6/9. Beautiful stats. This is a beautiful man. Still Challenger, kill up to 2 allies when you slay another ally, revive it, attack for the rest of the game. When you slay a unit, drain 1 from the enemy nexus. So even if you remove him, it's just still there. Hello? For the rest of the game, when you slay a unit, could be yours, could be theirs, could be any, slay a unit, drain 1. Chat, we're insta-killing Mordekaiser level 1. I don't care. Does that stack? I don't see why it wouldn't. It's an attack effect. So if you have Telsi and Mordekaiser on deck, and he swings, I assume this says attack, drain 2. I don't see why it wouldn't stack, because it is an attack effect. I hate you. I don't want you. Devs confirmed it does stack. There we go, Max. Thank you with the answer from Dev confirmation. It stacks. Moving on to his spell, which is main deckable into SI. Yes, it is 10 mana, slow speed. Mordekaiser, Realm of Death, slow. An ally starts a free attack. I just hate free attack. Okay. An ally starts a free attack challenging the strongest enemy. Kill all other units? Chat, is kill slay? Is kill slay where this is basically kill your opponent's board, but I will revive my board because I'm Mordekaiser? Yes? Yep. I hate him! I don't want any part to deal with Mordekaiser. No! Moving forward, we have a new keyword. It is deathless, and that is when a unit dies, revive it with 1 health stunned. This is a SI 3 mana 4/2, Legion of the Served. Play, grant deathless to an ally in hand. So in hand, one of your units will get, when it dies, is revive it with 1 health. But they already revived the revival of the revival. Whatever. Sure, Mordekaiser's crazy. Whatever. SI 1 mana 1/1 shackled gas. Last breath. The next time you revive an ally, create a copy of me in hand. Interesting. So both of this, the grant deathless, and this are in hand. Very key aspects. Moving forward, we have a Shadow Isles spell that is fast speed, 3 mana, and I cannot speak, but that is what it is. This is Death Grasp. Kill an ally, deal 5 to it. So I just kill whatever and I deal 5 to another unit. Cool! Love this. Actually, I hate this. This is 3 mana. I hate that this deals 5. Why do they deal so much? Why do they deal so much? I feel like so much of the game prior to this is so low in health that deal 5 is insane. For 3 mana, I don't care that they have to kill the ally. They could kill an ally with 3 health and I might not have something. I might have something that deals 2. I might just have straight units in my hand that can't deal anything. I can't remove that ally, so they're dealing 5 to whatever I care about. This is insane. This is crazy. This is the card with Neela in it. It is Shadow Isles 2 mana landmark. First landmark we've seen, I believe. Threshold of the Gray. Curse an enemy with -3. It gets that unit in hand, or spell in hand, to get rid of the -3. When you summon a Titanic ally, destroy me to draw 2. You're playing Shadow Isles, Freljord, you're ramping, you play this on turn 2, you've ramped into playing a Titanic unit on 5, if that, and you play your Titanic unit turn 5, you also draw 2. I think this is good. And all the while, your opponent has -3 until they spend the mana to get rid of -3. I feel like this is really good. I feel like this is really good for 2 mana. Chat, why don't I like Shadow Isles? Why can't I just be a Shadow Isles fanatic? Moving forward, we have more Shadow Isles. This is 4 mana, 3/4, fearsome. When I'm summoned, you summon a Titanic ally. Curse the strongest enemy with -3. You curse when you play this. You curse when you play another Titan if this is on the head, your board. And your opponent just gets -3, -3, -3, -3, -3. Moving forward, we have another Shadow Isles. 5/5 attack. 5 mana, 5 attack, 3. It is deathless. This is amalgamation of vile rights. To play me, kill an ally, last breath, heal your Nexus 2. This artwork is insane! This artwork is insane. We're moving from Shadow Isles to Noxus. This is a Noxus unit. 3 mana, 5/1, Iron Legionary. Play. Deal 3 to an ally to deal 3 to an enemy. Chat, this is Fervor with a body. And then this is what the skill looks like. It's that crazy weapon that we saw from the preview. Noxus, 3 mana burst speed, indestructible, grant an ally deathless. I just don't want to see any more Mordekaiser. I just want to be done. I just want to be done. This is a Noxus reptile. It's a reptile, chat. 4 mana, 4/4. red barbed razor mace. It has overwhelm, nexus strike, curse your opponent with ichor. This hits face and it puts deal 1 in your opponent's hand, or they have to play mana to get rid of it. Sure, yeah, moving forward we have Noxus, 4 mana, 5/2. It's Lord Mullet and he has Deathless just himself. He outright has it. I want to cry. Noxus, 3 mana, 2/3 with Deathless. And when an ally is revived, granted challenger? Granted challenger is nuts. It's nuts. Moving out of Noxus into Shurima, we have a burst spell for 2 mana. I don't remember what terror is. Is terror the -3? -3. Curse an enemy. 2 mana burst. Curse an enemy with -3. Or they play 2 mana focus speed, which can't be during attack. But you can play this during attack, but they can't rebuttal. -3. Yep, moving forward. We have another Shuriman reptile. He's so cute. I will say this is adorable. He's just so cute. The way he ran on his legs and he carried the gems. That's all good. Shurima reptile, 3 mana, 3/2. Tomb Raider. This is Barbara, chat. I'm so sorry. It's not he running away. It's she running away. This be Barbara. Each round, the first time another ally dies or last breath, create a lucky find in hand. Yo, some lucky find synergy. This is pretty nice. Play this in a deck that doesn't care about units dying, and it's the first unit that dies, get a lucky hand, make something else big. Love that. Glorious. And or last breath, so when it dies, create lucky find in hand. Yes. Wolf dog, snow dog, cute dog, adorable dog. He has a little bearded. Okay, we have a dog in Freljord. 2 mana, 2/3. So it has some beefy stats. It has 3 health. And it is attack. Grant the top 2 allies +1/+1. Grant the top 2 allies +1/+1. Chat, you play Omen Hawk into top decking this, into swinging with this on turn 2. This is glorious. This is glorious. Omen Hawk has granted +1/+1 onto this. You swing with a 3/4 for 2 mana, and it grants the top 2 +1/+1, which means the Omen Hawk has +1, the dog has +1 on the next unit you're drawing. That line is crazy, and this dog is adorable. Moving forward with Freljord, we have a 2 mana equipment that is 0/0. It's 0/0. But don't worry, it's handy harness. You have +1 for each different subtype you've summoned this game. That's kind of crazy on an overwhelm unit. Just different subtypes or an elusive unit like Nico. Wow. Handy harness is kind of crazy because this can just like your opponents can kill the unit that has it and you just say, haha, let me just equip it to the next thing. We have a P&Z card, which looks like he's selling sick fish. That's disgusting. P&Z, 4 mana, 4/4. I can't get over, like, why am I looking through the fish here? Why am I looking through the fish here? Round start, all players draw 1. Then grant your opponent's cards fleet. I hate fleeting. The next card is an equipment for P&Z, 3 mana, 0/0. Pick an allied follower, transform my bearer into an exact copy of it while I'm equipped. I hope this has an animation. How Shady just has an animation because I like that. It's kind of cool. We have a cheating lizard reptile, non-reptile subtype Bilgewater, 3 mana, 1/3 brash card, playing cards. When you play a card with cost equal to my power, grant me +1/+1. So you play this turn 3, and then you need to play a 1 cost to grant it +1/+1. Then you need to play a 2 cost to grant it +1/+1. Then you need to play a 3 cost to grant it +1/+1. I don't like it. I don't like this whatsoever. I think this card is beautiful. What? Chat, can we go underwater? Builds water, 2 mana, landmark, Morai, reef, spire. When you spend mana to play a unit, refill 1 spell mana. I'm sure there are people who like this. I'm just not. It's just not for me. 12? 12 mana? What? Alright, getting into the third champion, we have Runeterra Dragon. He is 12 mana, chat, but don't worry because he costs 1 less for each different dragon boon you've played. He's a 10/10. You play him, play every dragon boon on him, and it's -1 cost for each boon you've played. And then this is the card that people are saying is fake, which is the dragon cost level 2, Runeterra, 12 mana, 30/30, ew. 30/30, Fury, just simply, I cannot be stopped. His region is aspect of the dragon. You may put any followers that cost 6+. Wait, it doesn't talk about dragons. You may put any follower that costs 6+ into your deck during deck building. When you play a unit with 6+ base cost, pick 1 of 2 dragon boons to play on it. Chat, are we playing anything other than dragon? What? 6+. 6+. They outdid my expectation of just being dragons. Cards. Units. 6, 7, 8. Does that include champions? No frostbite, no kill, no silence, no obliterate. Does it say follower? You may put any followers. Okay, you may put any followers into your deck. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. We can put any followers into your deck. Chat, have your pick. Have your pick, and then they get a boon too. Because on top of them being 6+ and great, let's give them another benefit. What? I think Elder Dragon is my favorite. When you play a unit with 6+ base cost, pick 1 of 2 dragon boons. For building, during deck building, you can play any follower that's 6 cost. When you play a unit with +6 base cost, base, so it could be sigiled base, you boon it, even if it's a champion. Even if it's a champion. It says play a unit with 6+ base. And it could be sigiled base. Pick 1 of 2 dragon boons. What are the boons? Hold on. We're moving on to his spell. It's 8 mana burst. Roar. Refill your mana to full. Draw all 6 cost followers from your top 6 cards of your deck. Why is this just better Age of Dragons? It refills mana and it draws you. Why is this just better Age of Dragon? Elder Dragon, better Age of Dragon. Okay, on to the boons. We have Hextech. Oh, chat, they're named after the dragon. They're drakes, whatever. Non-main deckable. We have Hextech Power, which doesn't say that, but whatever. Grant +1/+1 and impact twice. Chemtech, grant Deathless. Cloudbringer, grant Challenger. Mountain, grant +1/+1 and tough. Heal allies and your nexus twice. It's all allies. I like this one because it's twice. +2 and 2 impact. I'm gonna pick whatever ally and I just do that. There you go. Boom. Thank you for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and I'll see you guys in the next one.